Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? Guard the galaxy, sure. But sometimes
30
we
seconds
take
before you
stuff other
attack.
people
Get
are
ready.
guarding.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world, too.
I can finish this without even popping my claws.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Need some range fire.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
You're my kind of rodent.
Those tanks give me the willies. Too much like a... You're welcome.
Caution, friends. An orc.
Tandy needs help. My good deed for the day.
No symbol of conscience.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
I'll patch you up.
About time I started.
Down.
I am barely worried.
You're ready for action.
Destroy these ults as soon as you see them.
The moon haunts you.
Someone scratch my back. You're welcome.
Control lost.
It is best to destroy these orcs if there is time.
More bad guys. Just what we need. You're ready for action.
I am strengthened for battle.
Get ready to lock and overload.
Disappear!
This is real firepower! I'll patch you up. Relay deployed! What are these? Ow, that's fucking hurt! I'll patch you up. My good deed for this my way.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I am Asgard's might! Our adversary's death.
Step lightly. You're ready for action. Your powers are mine!
Twas but a scratch.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! You're welcome.
About time I started.
Another arm.
They've almost got it!
Good medicine.
I'm attacked here. Hey up.
The moon haunts you.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Ready for a boost? This is real firepower!
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner. That's much better.
I'll patch you up.
Odin's spear. Thor.
Needed a little boost.
Control C!
Team play. That's me. You're ready for action.
Enemy located. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Shields up!
I'm doing this my way.
I'll patch you up.
Now our next survivor.
Get ready to lock and overload. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Little pieces of keyhole
I am
everywhere.
Asgard's might. I am very wounded.
Glory is almost yours!
It ain't cheap. You're ready for action.
The moon haunts you. Berserker! Rage!
Anyone willing to help?
This was Khonshu.
Things are gonna be
You'll have to keep
different.
fighting until we have a winner. Control lost!
You're welcome.
I'm shipshape.
Relay the
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Why do you insist on staying with your fool of a husband when you could rule the world at my side?
Reed saves the world countless times each week. Almost as often as you fail to conquer it.
Ooh, you wound me, Susan.
Not yet. But keep talking, and that could change.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Franklin and Val are gonna be so sad they missed this.
Awaken the rage.
Your toes. Here they come. Mounted to a heavy weapon.
I'll patch you up.
That's my trick.
Who needs a power-up? Now! Daddy, you're walking hurt.
The mission area is yours to capture now. Disappear! The mission area!
You're ready for action.
Feeling fantastic. A little help, please.
The power of the moon.
I'm back. Yeah.
The wrath of Asgard.
You're ready for action.
Step lightly. Might be more onks. Took out the other moon.
The moon haunts you.
I was getting worried.
You're welcome. Pay up.
Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Walking hurt. You're ready for action.
Tis best.
That is much better.
I'm doing this my way.
Thanks.
See? You're welcome.
Hey, that's my trick.
Yeah.
They've almost got it!
Feeling fantastic.
Armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous.
No mercy.
Things are gonna be different this time.
You can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? Count on me. I got a plan.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm not really a team guy. I've got more than enough voices in my head.
Funny. I heard you were an Avenger once.
Yeah, but it didn't last long. And I burned my ID card.
Forget the card, son. Just show us that man who carried it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Time stream entanglement. What the hell does that mean?
Assemble here. Get ready to lock and overload. I'll patch you up.
Oh, I need assistance. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Spiders from this nest are hunting us.
You're welcome. This is a nice spot. You can't hurt me.
I can't take it. That's a dead fix.
What do I do for an...
Here comes Rocket again.
We captured the mission area!
Punisher's down. Crazy.
You're welcome.
Needed that, thanks. Shouldn't have pissed off the god of vengeance. There, ahead. I found him.
I'll be ship-shape
I'll
in no
patch
time.
you up.
Battlefield ready again. Some sort of tiny robots.
Who needs a power-up? You're welcome. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. I found fantastic! Ha-ha!
Just the one! Put on a show!
Behold the god of thunder! Just in the nick of time.
More bad guys. Just what we need. I'll patch you up.
am here.
Heavy weapons. Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Robot spiders all over the place.
Together
They're on your
to
tail.
victory. Leave them to Khonshu. I'll patch you up.
We've almost got it.
I'll patch you up.
Look, here is an enemy.
Ready for a boost?
Good medicine.
A nest of tiny spider bombs.
I unleash the machine.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Behold! Those guys are about to shoot at us. You're ready?
Control seized.
My good deed for the day.
Well done, my son.
I'll patch you up.
We got spider trouble.
Leave them to Khonshu.
Be helpful.
My good deed for the day. You're ready for action.
War's not over, Steve. Are gone. You can't stand down here.
I am wounded. Who will help?
Itsy bitsy.
You're welcome.
I am ready to put on a show.
Behold the god of
Time!
Fantastic! Fucking hurt.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'll patch you up.
I got you. Fix this. Control
Things are gonna
lost.
be different this time.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
When the chips are down, you want your
Hello,
heroes a little
how are you?
roguish and scruffy, like me.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Mantis, what's a raccoon?
Does anyone know how to play Venom? LOL.
Cutest animal on earth.
Okay.
Really?
You know,
How
okay.
come everyone keeps calling me a raccoon? I'm a badass.
You are cute and badass. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is.
All you do is capture the mission area.
I am on vacation this week.
When all this is over, I'm gonna drop the dopest album any timeline has ever heard.
Well, I feel like the weekend like disappeared, so. Alright, we gotta get some shit done here.
Here they come. We got spiders. This is a nice spot. You're welcome.
Thanks so much, friends. I am healed.
See? I'm
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
This is real firepower! I'll patch you up. That's my girl.
The mission area is yours. We got it.
You're welcome.
The wounds are gone.
Leave them to Khonshu.
I'm ready to unleash my mystic power.
Time to drain.
I'll patch you up.
You know what to do, spiders?
Armor packed here. Pay up.
I am strengthened.
Our
for
enemies are here.
Ow! That fucking
Chin up.
hurt.
Protect those shields.
You're ready for it.
Nothing personal. Much better.
I'll patch you up.
It's just sort of my specialty.
This game's been rough, though, honestly. They've been pretty rough.
I like the cold.
Good medicine.
You're ready for action.
I am ready to put on a show.
You're welcome. See? Fantastic!
Behold the god of thunder!
Ready for Don't mind me. I'm just dying. I'll patch you up.
I like the cold.
I was here.
This is a nice spot.
Nobody
I'll patch you up.
One for one, one for one.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
Something here worth looking at.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Mantis Pete just put
I'm a
Glintar
fucking
on
Zergling.
top of the list. How you holding up?
I can manage. Then you'll free everyone from the Collector's theme park, yes?
For what he did to you? I'll make that Flarkin Elder of the Universe regret even being born.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This looks like a gig for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
See them? Right there.
You're welcome.
I like the cold. I need assistance.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Thanks so much. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Leave them to
The
consume.
mission area is yours.
Got him.
Man's patience.
Done. What's next?
Us against the world. A nice deep freeze.
Oh man, I gotta make another beacon? You're welcome. Get ready to lock and overload.
Much better.
Someone
We
scratch
are
my back.
undefeatable.
My good deed for the I'll patch you up.
A nice deep freeze.
I am strengthened for battle.
See
Here,
them?
you fucker.
Right there.
Needed that, thanks.
Get you on top of me.
I am wounded.
This is real firepower! I'll patch you up. My good deed for the
Leave
day.
them to consume.
A nice deep freeze.
Fantastic!
You've captured more than half. I am ready to put on a show.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
I am strengthened
Who
for
needs a
battle.
power up?
A nice deep freeze.
That's me.
Team, they are taking over the area.
I'll patch you up.
All right, that feels better.
The area is almost yours.
Enemy in front of us.
I like the cold.
You're ready for action.
Behold the god of thunder!
It's the world. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Some help.
I unleash the Vishanti.
That fucking hurt.
Thanks so much.
My good deed for the day. made fun of her, but
Any damage at all.
Control lost.
rockets launch.
Any damage at all.
I'm opening a portal.
Ready for some sweet, sweet vengeance.
Ready to get your yarn on?
I'll be back in action soon.
Pentagram of Paran.
This is real firepower.
We are undefeatable. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. I am ready to put on a show.
I'll patch you up. Now, that fucking hurt.
I am strengthened for battle. Behold the god of thunder!
I'll patch you up.
Us against the world.
Fucking Thor is trying to kill me, man. Can't run through there. Unlucky. Got stuck in that little fucking hole.
Control lost.
Oh, that's so bullshit.
I'm back.
The moon is still dim.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Listen to my soul sonata.
There, ahead. I found them.
You're ready for
Coming
it.
from behind.
Needed that, thanks.
This is a nice
It's
spot.
a grand finale.
Friends.
Good medicine.
Down. That fucking hurt. I'll patch you up. Okay. You're ready for action.
My life energy flows stronger.
See, I'm fucking help.
Again!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control C's.
We are on our way to victory.
Close one.
Another epic victory.
Yeah, I definitely fucked up a few times. I don't know if it would have made a difference. Made it easier, but... Yeah, all the games are sweaty up here, man. They're just all sweaty. Like, once you get to this point, everyone kind of roughly knows how to play the game. So... You're more competing than before. You would hope, yeah.
need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
Yeah, it's a mess, yeah.
30 seconds before you attack.
Although, strangely enough, one of the only provinces that hasn't said they're pulling it off the shelf is the one I live in, so that's kind of like weird. That being said, there's still going to be a federal tariff of 25% on American alcohol regardless, so it's not good in any capacity.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
But
2,
it is what it is.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Yeah, well, times.
We're
It,
gonna have a problem.
things seem to be increasingly more unpredictable these days.
Ready for action.
So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know.
Needed that, thanks.
Nobody knows.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Time to drink.
Someone scratch my
All I know is,
You're welcome.
Frag 10.
My good deed for the dead.
Those little spiders pack a punch. Be
I'll
careful.
patch you up.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I haven't had it in a long time. So I don't really know how it holds up to, like, the quarter cask, because a lot of the 10s... 10 is either 43 or 40% alcohol, depending on what market you're in, so...
My good deed for the dead.
The quarter cask is 48%, so it's kind of a little bit more generous in that way. It's not guaranteed to be as old, but it uses quarter casks instead of full bourbon casks, so that's the main difference.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Finish no.
Here they are.
Yeah, there's nothing usually, assuming it's like pretty similar to the quarter like that I've had recently, like it's nothing crazy going on with it, but it's, you know, it's a pretty good representation of like the quarter like profile, right? So it's delicious in that way. Compared to the select, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Us against the world.
Again, select has all those barrels, those kind of neat barrels going on, but some of those are going to actually obscure the distillery character a little bit. But also, it's like the fact that, again, that's the cheapest offering, and it's probably because the barrel selection, despite them being interesting barrels, are not actually that high quality of barrels. They're probably like the bottom barrels that are still serviceable, so
I'll patch you up.
the 10 would definitely have like higher quality barrels on average. But also, again, it's like
Oh, I'm the one who needs healing.
it's only ex-bourbon in the 10, right? So you're getting more of what makes it Lafroig instead of like a bunch of other random questionable quality barrel impacts that obscures the character.
Sorry, no. But the dark belongs to Kunch.
You're ready for action.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
One of the things that they did is like when you look through the wall and you see that your teammate is like hurt or whatever, and they're yellow, like they're like ghosts in the walls, like yellow. I wish it was like if they were really low, it was red. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I'm looking at these guys through the wall and I'm like, they're yellow, and I'm like, is this guy about to die? Do I need to like fucking really book it over there and make sure, or is he just, or did he take 10 damage? You know what I mean? I wish it like was like red if they were like really fucked up.
Let's get beneath the surface and finish
But
them.
maybe that'd be OP, I don't know.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
I'll patch you up.
Yeah, there is a high likelihood we will be doing more Canadian-related alcohol going forward. There is some Canadian alcohol brands that are not, you know, Crown Royal that are producing good things. It's just a lot harder to get them. Their distribution isn't nearly as good. So, that being said, like if I go through Alberta, most of the time they have some of that stuff. So, we're gonna try to just, as much as we can,
The current score is 3-2.
cover some more Canadian malt whiskey, I suppose.
Including which side you're on.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Which is again like nothing against like Canadian or American distilleries or American products, but it's just like one of those things where it's like, okay, well, you know, weird things are happening. Some percentage of, you know, the market is, you know, not really seen too much in Canada, and obviously bourbon products and American whiskey products get plenty of exposure, so, you know, it's a good time to just think about, you know, what we're doing in this country.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
What, humans? They don't understand anything because
By
they never
Canadian
listen.
instead, yeah. I mean, it's just one of those stupid things, right? Because, like, again, it's not to be too political about it, but I don't really think most Americans really want this policy, but,
2, 1.
so you can't, like,
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
you don't want to, like, hold it over those people, but at the same time, the current president was voted for, so, I mean, it is what it is. He did say he was going to do this and then did it. So I mean, whatever. It's like you can't blame me. You know, can't blame the Canadian consumer for the situation, right? No matter what we do, it's like it doesn't. Can't blame the Canadian consumer in any regard. Nobody wanted that.
You're welcome.
Okay, it's randomly dead back there.
Good tea. Armor patch here. Pay up.
This is not a great place to put that thing, but
Ready for action.
I don't want to make sure it just gets somebody. Venom is back here just fucking around.
That is much better.
See, I'm fucking helpful.
I'm like trying to spend extra time like getting Venom to pop his shield if I can, but like a lot of times he just pops his shield and then runs away, and it's like almost a waste of my time. But I guess maybe him running away he does less damage, I don't know.
You're ready for action.
This one thing that I kind of find confusing sometimes is like, if I like randomly start pumping damage into a guy, and I see like the damage I'm doing to him, and like they almost die, I'm like confused sometimes like how no one else is hitting the same guy as me. Kind of seems like very odd. It's like, how is no one else killing this guy? Why isn't he dead? There's like 4 guys on my team in my screen.
You're ready for action.
Time to drain.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Ready to get your yarn on?
I was trying to ping that guy, but
You're welcome.
I did it wrong. I have to learn how to do that correctly. There's guys back there. Okay, it's time.
This is real firepower!
Judge, jury, executioner!
Now I gotta go throw you from a twig. Again. You're welcome.
Only 60 seconds left.
The moon haunts you!
It ain't cheap.
Aren't these things a symbol of life?
Only one of us gets to play with dungeon swords. What happened to us squirrels?
Trying to stop the timer. What happened? How'd this guy get me? I seen this guy on the ground and I was like, oh, he's not gonna get me. Oh, that must have been on the right fucking outside range of that skill. I didn't really think it could reach that far. I really thought I was out of range.
I'll patch you up.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Love battlefield medicine.
Armor patch here. Pay up. You're ready for action.
My strength is returning.
Us against the world.
I'll patch you up.
Someone's gonna pop up here at any moment, I can tell.
Someone scratch my back.
See if I can tell this guy to fuck off. Really?
I'm back.
Sometimes it feels a little silly that that ability can like hit me if I'm literally in the ceiling. Seems like kind of odd.
You're ready for action.
On your toes. Here they come.
My good deed for the day. Armor patch here.
Khonshu
Pay
will
up.
plague us no more.
That is
Judge, jury, executioner!
Only 60 seconds left.
I'll patch you up.
Just kill him.
This
Murder
is
him.
real firepower. My good deed for the day.
That tree was real?
Murdered him. Easy.
You're ready for action.
See, like, this guy looked yellow from in the wall, and he had like 10 health taken off. I kind of like hate that.
That is much
He
better.
stopped them in their tracks. Down to 30 seconds.
You're welcome.
Aren't these things a symbol of life?
Shit.
That was just in time.
The powers of mine.
Us against the world. The final 10 seconds.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Fire from behind. Watch out.
The moon haunts you!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
You're ready for action.
Us against the world.
Guys got that ability again?
4, 3, 2.
You're playing a freaking squirrel. No, that's Squirrel Girl. This is a raccoon. Well, that's not a raccoon.
Another epic.
But it looks like a raccoon. That's the squirrel, this one. Moon may suck using his ult. I don't know. It's one of those things where the more and more I watch these guys playing Moon Knight play the game, I just feel like the skill floor on that character seems really high. Like, Yeah, sure, you can suck bad at, like, using the ult, and you can suck bad at positioning, and people can just kill you. Like, I've seen them feed before, but it kind of seems like a lot of the time the guy just, like, puts his onk down and starts just chucking bullets randomly in that direction and gets kills. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, if I'm by myself and he sees me from above and he puts an onk on me and swings his weapon, like, one time, I die. Like I actually get, like, 2-shot. It just seems like, and it just seems like really, like, hard to fuck that up, you know? And when you ult, it's like you put a big circle on as many men's as possible, and anyone inside is dead. So it's like, it just doesn't seem that hard. That's all I'm saying. It just doesn't seem that hard. Cheat character. Yeah, I don't know if his mobility's very good. And maybe it's the kind of thing where, like, if the damage dealers on the enemy team are good, then they just know that your mobility's kind of poop, and then they just come kill you for free. Like, I feel like if you're a damage dealer, you should be able to, like sometimes I'll shoot my gun at Moon Knight, and I'll take, like, half of his health out, like, without trying very hard. So I feel like maybe if you're, like, one of these other characters that has some amount of mobility, that you can just, like, oh, there's Moon Knight, I'm gonna go kill him for free. Like, that's what it feels like it should happen. But every time I play these matches, it just seems like that Moon Knight guy is over there in the fucking ceiling somewhere, and everyone ignores him. He just sits there going, blue, blue, blue. One shot, everybody. It's like, okay. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where, like, we're not in that place yet where people have enough brains to go kill that guy. I don't know. Has a good escape. I don't know what his skills actually are. Like, in terms of his mobility skills. The only time I ever see him, like, move, like, he does that thing where he, like, glides around. But that just doesn't seem like anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's really slow.
Sometimes we take
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You can't have my new arm, Rocket.
I'll make it with your while, Bucky. Go on, name your price.
One raccoon skin.
It's got a grappling hook and a double jump.
I mean, technically I ain't a raccoon, but something
I don't know.
tells me
He doesn't seem like he has, like, a lot of mobility, to be honest. Like, and I see he has this grappling hook skill,
The battle starts in
but that's,
5,
like, it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's like, logically, it's like, okay, so you go find him wherever he's just standing around, you make him use his grappling hook, and then you see where he grappling hooks to, and you just go over there and kill him. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything after that, right? You can jump, but who cares? That doesn't do very much for you. I don't know. Like, I can literally climb and run around on any wall and have 2 rocket jumps. And people catch me. Like, these guys playing Jackie Chan, they just fucking go right after me. Like, and it's hard to get away from them. So it feels like that guy, there's no way people can't just go kill him. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be too hard. I think he's maybe supposed to be one of those characters where it's like, you know, if you leave this guy alone, he doesn't do very balanced damage, but really you should be able to just go kill him. I don't know.
Get ready. Here comes
It's great that we have this Iron Man who really fucked his ult. That guy seems like he's not really being too effective, so we're good with that.
us against the world. Thanks.
Oh, that was not good. That was not good.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh god, like I just wasted his ult over there. That's sad. Things seem like they were going really well. Now they're going real shit. I don't know how that happened.
Get that vehicle moving again!
My good deed for the day. That's what reality isn't gonna save itself. You're ready for it!
I am strengthened for battle.
This is real firepower!
Maximum pulse!
Oh man.
Maximum pulse!
This guy just does whatever he wants.
Double KO! Only 60 seconds left.
I'll bet this is Moon Knight's doing.
You're ready for it!
That's the boost I needed. Our enemies are near.
Like people are supposed to switch, I'm pretty sure. Like that's what's supposed to happen. Like
That vehicle moving again!
this Iron Man guy, like he just does whatever he wants. Yeah, there's no way this is correct. And this guy who's Moon Knight on our team is not getting any work done. So it's like there's no way that's the right character to be on right now.
Save or something. Armor parts here!
Us against the world!
Ready for
Final 10 seconds!
It's like this guy is just doing whatever he wants. He just does whatever he wants. Like I don't know. I
The
understand.
score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Iron Man's so slow floating around. It really feels like if you want to tell him to fuck off, you should be able to just be like, bang, 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 and then he has to fly away. Like he shouldn't be able to just stand there. But like none of our characters had any way to like do anything to that guy. He just did whatever he wants.
chips are down. You want your heroes a little roguish and scrubbed, like me.
Like I'm trying to do it, but like I'm also gotta keep the health bars up. So like I gotta choose between keeping these health bars up and like shooting that guy.
You can't have my new arm, Rocket.
I'll make it worth your while, Bucky. Go on, name your price.
One raccoon skin hat.
Yikes. I mean, technically I ain't a raccoon, but something tells me I shouldn't push my luck.
The battle starts in 5,
Nice spot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Our enemies are near.
Once we get this timeline thing sorted out, I'm taking a long vacation somewhere.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
So one of our guys changed to a sniper, didn't they?
I'm just dying.
No. They pretended like they were gonna change to a sniper.
You're welcome.
So we don't have anything to do to that guy again. He's just gonna do whatever he wants.
Good medicine.
My good
Better
deed.
stop that vehicle.
I'll patch you up. Ready for a boost?
He's gonna come around back here somewhere and just do whatever he wants. So I guess it's gonna be up to me.
Team play. That's me.
It's gonna be up to me to try to tell him to fuck off. Yeah, okay.
My I am the light in. I'm back. Yeah.
This is bad. That's the general synopsis of the situation.
Deployed. It ain't cheap.
I unleash the
Charge my back. I was a little messed up there. Thanks.
Oh, he switched to whatchamacallit, Wolverine.
This is real firepower! You're ready for armor packs here! Hey,
I am strengthened.
savage side showing
Doesn't that seem kind of silly? Like, he's not even looking at me. He's just, like, vaguely throwing things in my direction. I just get, like, two-shot. Ugh.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Coco uninstall. Poor Coco. Yeah, he didn't play very good. Poor guy. He tried his best. He switched to Jeff and didn't even do 2,000 healing. Oof. You know? Sometimes you gotta have a rough game, you know?
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
What's the fucking Moon Boy pick rate? let's be real here for a minute. What's the Moon Boy pick rate? Is he in like every game?
Chips are down. You want your heroes a little roguish and scruffy, like me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
23%. Man, it feels so much higher than that.
You should tell my sister that.
Somehow I don't think she's interested in what I think.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, the hard part is just like most of these guys, if they like get onto you, I kind of like know, oh, this guy's getting on to me, and then I kind of like have the ability to get away from him. But when that Moon Knight guy likes, like he just is in some random location, and then once he sees me, he's like, oh, I'm gonna press like 2 buttons and you're gonna die, and you're gonna have no way to counterplay against it unless you like see me before I hit you. Except he's in like the rafters fucking somewhere. That's what seems like rough about it. It's like as soon as I start like getting attacked by him, I'm just dead instantly. Like at least that magic character, like the guy's character is just really good at hunting people down because he can teleport ahead of you. But like I kind of get that, like okay, like this guy's gonna teleport ahead of me or whatever.
Keyholes everywhere.
It's not like, oh, the guy sees me and I'm just dead. Unless I move while his, like, shuriken is in the air or something. Like, something fucking weird like that.
Just what we need.
Control seized.
Get ready to lock and overload.
Your advantage.
You're ready for action. Yeah.
You owe me one.
My strength is renewed.
It's like Iron Fist is annoying, but at least like that guy, like we have this little cat and mouse game where like he's trying to kill me and I'm trying to get away from him. Or like Spider-Man where it's like
Patch you up.
guy swings in from wherever and if he stands in one place too long then I'm just dead. But like you see that? Like the guy like just haphazardly threw some shurikens in my direction and I took 20 like 80% of my health.
I'll patch you up.
This doesn't seem quite right, you know.
This is real.
Seems like the damage output is just like really silly. Like this guy is shooting me and I'm just fucking dead. Like he just puts one thing on me and hits me one time and I'm like dead.
You captured more than half of the mission area.
And like who even knows, like I don't even think he necessarily was trying to kill me. He just like, I don't know, maybe he was, but I feel like he was just throwing shurikens randomly at some guys and they happened to hit me for almost all my health. I don't know.
You're ready for action.
So like the balance of the situation has to be that like he's supposed to be like I would assume that like he's supposed to be like not that hard for my team to deal with. Like it feels like someone who is on my team who is playing a damage character should be able to just go deal with that guy because if he's undealt with, he does an ungodly amount of damage. That seems like the design, right? And if that's not the design, then I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, it seems like unbalanced.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I am strengthened for battle.
See? I'm You're ready for action.
Control seized.
That guy has got his ult off so many times in a row, dude. You keep hearing it. Holy shit.
Patch you up. Heavy weapons.
Henry Run Him Down. Yeah, that's a fair name.
Just say it. There's nothing I can't fix.
Getting into a meeting? Alright. Sounds good.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah. What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
War journal entry. This world is
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'll do what's needed to win this, even if it does mean taking out former allies.
You have my gratitude.
Heads up! Hostile!
You're welcome.
I am strengthened for battle.
This is a nice spot.
So the mission area is us against the world.
This is real firepower. I'll patch you up. I can heal, you know.
I'm doing this my way.
My good deed for the day. That's what I need.
Much destruction will be done here.
The mission area is yours.
Done. What's next? Do we even have a plan? I'll patch you up.
Heavy
heavy weapons. Doc Rocket is in the office. Someone scratch my back. You're ready for action.
I'm good to go. My strength is
I'm trying to help.
Those figures don't grow on trees.
Again!
Please, we're hurt.
I'll patch you up.
Enemy tagged.
Much to bring crashing down around here.
Armed and dangerous!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
In location,
I am ready to put on a show.
You're ready for action.
I am strengthened for battle.
I'll get you next time.
Get ready to lock and overload.
Our enemies are here.
This is a nice spot.
Castle went down fighting.
Glory is almost yours.
I'll patch you up.
My strength is renewed.
The moon haunts you. 86 to the arc.
This place seems curious.
You're welcome.
It's my way!
Something doesn't feel right here. Another epic victory! Big win! The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Round one,
Count
go!
on me. I got a plan.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hi there.
Loki believes he is saving Asgard.
Loki lies even to himself.
Yeah.
You are lying to yourself.
It matters not. Asgard will be mine in the end.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
So overrated.
You're welcome.
My retreat.
This is a nice spot. That's what it is. My good deed for the day. Got eyes on Lady.
Hope I can return the favor sometime.
I'll patch you up. Oh man, I gotta make another beacon? Who needs a power-up?
I wish you had always been
You're ready for action!
I've tagged a potential hotspot.
Yep.
You stopped them in their tracks.
You're welcome.
Our adversary's carrier.
I am very hard.
I'll patch you up.
Tandy needs help. I've tagged a potential hotspot.
See? I'm fucking helpful.
Appreciate the boost.
I'll patch you up. Now! That's blocking
Disappear!
This is real firepower! You're ready for action!
Stop them!
Us against the world.
The god of thunder!
I'll patch you up.
No enemy is here.
Better stop that vehicle!
Told you to keep your paws.
There's still a chance
I'm
to
not
stop
gonna
them!
make it easy.
Glad to help.
You're ready for action!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Ain't cheap.
That's what I need.
You're welcome.
Can't hold back.
I wanna watch all this
Better
fun.
stop that vehicle!
Again!
Barely harmed.
Crap. Those beacons don't grow on trees, you know.
You stop them in their tracks!
That blocker hurt. You're welcome.
We are Groot!
Co-op time!
This is real firepower! Ready for a boost? You're ready for action!
Armed and tremble before blast! I am Groot!
You're welcome. I'll patch you up.
They made it halfway! Stop them!
Deploy. It ain't cheap.
I have spotted it. Behold the god of thunder!
You're welcome.
Tandy needs help.
A feast for my crows!
Who needs a power up? I'll patch you up. My good deed for the day.
I'm taking damage. Get me some healing.
You're ready for
Ready
action.
to unleash the life force!
Fully
You
armed.
stop them in their tracks! Next time.
Our enemy is here. Lightning confinement.
Us against the world!
I'll patch you up.
Serve splitter and he will.
Relay deployed. It ain't
Co-op
cheap.
time! Disappear!
This is real
Only 60 seconds
firepower.
left.
You're ready for action.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Double KO! That's 3! There's still a chance to stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Serve but a splinter and he will
You're ready for action.
Down to 30 seconds! They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
That's what I needed. Incoming!
You're welcome.
I'm barely harmed.
Better stop that vehicle!
That's me.
Never stood a chance.
Again!
Nice.
Again! You're welcome.
I've got eyes on an enemy.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
Much better.
Only 60 seconds left!
I'll patch you up.
My life
Us against the world!
I have tagged them. Ready for a boost?
Odin's beard.
You're ready for action.
So much for Midgard's protector. This body is fragile.
Better stop that vehicle! It's now or never! Stop them! Down to 30 seconds!
They're up against it. We just gotta hold on. I'll patch you up. Much better.
I am Asgard's
Doesn't
might!
hit another inch!
Judge, jury, executioner!
Double KO!
I'm back.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You got them all! The current score is 0-2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 2, go!
Friends are crooks and villains.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Asgard has been
Now we
invaded
fight
yet
to
again.
save what you
But is all
destroy.
Why would I destroy a beautiful thing when I could rule it?
Look well on Asgard's beauty, Queen of Hell, for you will never possess it.
You are bold.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Heaven and hell, hear thy sword.
Get ready. Here come the bad
The
guys.
spiders from afar.
You're welcome.
I am barely wounded.
Good medicine. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. I'll patch you up. Get ready to lock and overload. See, I'm fucking helpful. You're ready for
Mechanical arachnids are no more. Protected Asgard. Now we must save the world.
Help, remember?
spiders. Can't hold back anymore.
Get ready.
Us against the world.
My rifle is exposed.
This is real firepower! You're welcome.
I am very hard.
My good deed for the day.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Strengthened for battle.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
If someone dies, don't be fast.
You're ready for action.
Those little spiders pack a punch.
Armor patch here. Hey, have feast for my crows. Incoming. I'll patch you up.
The nest is gone.
Judge, jury, executioner! Judge, jury, executioner!
Double KO.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge. I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
Can't hold back anymore.
Get that vehicle moving again. I'll get you next time.
Pick up the pace. I don't want to make the gods angry. You're ready for action.
Only 60 seconds left.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
I unleash the Vishanti.
This is real firepower. My good deed. I'll patch you up.
We must forge ahead with haste.
Down to 30 seconds.
Jose.
There's no time to wait. Hit them with their grenade.
You have always been Asgard's ally.
Portal here.
You're welcome.
I am strengthened for battle.
The final 10 seconds. Shields up. Anyone willing to help?
Woo! We need some
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Great. Jose, what are you doing, man?
Final score 0-2-2. Well, you can't expect to win them all. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? chips are down. You want your heroes a
They'll be
little
coming in
roguish
30
and
seconds.
scruffy,
Stay
like me.
strong.
Science alone may not be enough to win us this battle, Stephen.
I see. Are there any other means you consider worthy of exploration? Something beyond your many areas of expertise, perhaps?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Armor patch here.
By
Pay up.
Ashtor, there are baby wizards everywhere these days. If I had the patience, I would have used
Help! Here they come now.
You're ready for action.
That's better.
I am full of good medicine.
See? I'm flunk. Ow! That flocking hurt. You're welcome. What a relief.
The water yokai has been slain. The ocean
You're
has
ready
fallen
for
apart.
action.
Enemy tag. Follow the ball.
Now I must
Us against the world.
You're welcome.
I am strengthened for battle.
This is real firepower.
I'll get you next.
More backup. Just what we need. My good deed. I'll patch you up.
Watch me soar.
You're ready for action.
Foul creature has name or summoned now.
This is a nice spot. They're coming from behind.
How refreshing.
Double kill. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, pick me! Pick Squirrel Girl! That's me! Pick me! Pick me!
Better stop that vehicle.
You're welcome.
Good medicine.
Armor patch here. Pay up. Namor called in backup.
That's better.
Oh, yeah, they are the water.
I'll get you. They didn't have wings. Stop them. Us against the world. What are those things, Namor?
And you call yourself a protect your team.
Please, double KO.
I'm back.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Armored up. You're ready for action.
Maximum pulse. Good medicine.
This is real firepower. Real firepower.
Consider yourself.
Rockets launching again. I'll patch you up.
That's better.
Team player, that's me. Perhaps Hulk could have bested me, not you, Bruce.
You stop them in their tracks.
You're ready for action.
Ooh, a touch of fury.
Problem solved. Armor patch here.
Watch me soar.
Thanks.
Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse!
Rockets, launch it again! Yeah!
Us against the world!
I'll patch you up. Armor packed here! Pay up!
My resistance is down.
You're ready for action!
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Co-op time!
Wash our foes away!
Only 60 seconds left!
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy.
I unleash
You're welcome.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I'm just dying.
Better stop that vehicle!
I'll patch you up.
That's better.
These creatures may be the spawn of Monstro.
I am strength.
It's now or never! Stop them! Us against the world! Problems! A touch of healing.
This is real firepower!
Watch me go!
I'll patch you up.
Better stop that vehicle!
Maximum pulse!
Don't give them another inch! Or else. Only 60 seconds left.
That's me.
Reinforcements, I presume.
You're welcome. Yeah! What a relief. Armor packed here. Pay up. Fucking hurt.
Co-op time!
Those guys are about to shoot. I'll patch you up. Hi, good
Down to
team.
30 seconds. We're almost there. Don't give up.
You're ready for action.
The final 10 seconds. You can return the favor anytime.
Problem solved!
He stopped it in their tracks. The current score is 0-2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 2.
Guard the
Go!
galaxy, sure. But sometimes we take stuff other people are guarding.
Armored up!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, Rocket!
Quill, you got your ship? Because if you do, let's get out of here.
But we're supposed to save the world?
Fine. We'll save the world.
This feels empty, yet somehow dangerous.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The energies of this planet are a miasma in my soul.
A shortcut through space. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're ready for action.
Good medicine.
The moon totem has been destroyed.
Rack it up. You're welcome. Team player, that's me. Appreciate the boost. A shield? Well, okay.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
So dark. The sooner we deliver it, the better.
You're welcome. That's better. Whoa! These keyhole things are dangerous.
A shame this was your last chance. Here they come now.
Do your worst.
You're welcome. Feeling fantastic. Armor packed here. Hey up.
Us against the world! Get that vehicle moving again!
These onks are dangerous.
I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
How do you like it, can't you? Well, okay. Go!
Co-op time!
Maximum pulse!
The moon! This is real firepower! What are these weird keyholes anyway? Yeah! You're welcome! Aw, the twig's all grown up. Armor packed here! Pay up! You're welcome! Problem solved!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Not shall be undone by his own efforts. How good.
We've been discovered!
Stand a psychic.
Born again!
We must have...
I'm altered. Us against the world.
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Keep your curses to yourself, Moonlight.
My good deed for the day. Oh! You're welcome.
Win without the
What are these weird keyhole things anyway? Your ego got in your way. Aw, the twig's all grown up. I'll patch you up.
The dog is...
Team player, that's me.
What a difference.
I'll patch you up.
Here come the bad guys.
Maximum pulse!
Deed for the day.
Destroy
You're
these
ready
onks.
for action.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Little pieces of keyholes everywhere.
Co-op time!
This is real firepower! See, I'm fucking hell. I'm just dying.
Final score 3-2-2. Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? I do the right thing unless the wrong thing is more fun.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Now, a disappearing act.
Why do you insist on staying with your fool of a husband when you could rule the world at my side?
Reed saves the world countless times each week. Almost as often as you fail to conquer it.
Ooh, you wound me, Susan.
Not yet. But keep talking, and that could change.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Once I saved lives with a scalpel. Now I do it with a spell.
You're ready for action.
'Twas but a scratch.
Those guys are about to shoot at us. You're welcome. This is a nice
A little help, please.
Good medicine. The oceanic onslaught is over at last.
I'll patch you up.
That is much better.
I'll patch you up.
What have you summoned now?
Okay, hold your horses. I'll deploy another beat.
Odin's spear. Thor.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? Who occasionally takes stuff that doesn't belong to him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oak, you look remarkable.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I'll patch you up.
Much better.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. My good deed for the day. You're ready for action.
I set a trap. Much better. Got a tail.
Some drama?
I'll patch you up.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It was a very weird game. And the guy has some amount of a point. This guy's on my team now, this player Slayer 9 guy. And I went and looked up his profile just to see like what that shit was about. And like somehow this guy's on platinum, but he's got a losing win rate with every character he ever plays. Like he doesn't have a 50% win rate with any character. So the only way that's possible is like the fact that Chrono Shield exists boosts this guy eventually into platinum, and then he can't really get anywhere after that.
This is real firepower.
Because if your win rate is like 40%, Chrono Shield will artificially boost that into over 50. So apparently this guy like is unfortunately having a rough go. Always ends up in platinum. Apparently has made multiple accounts and has a losing record the whole time. But there was something weird going on with the guy who was complaining about him too. Like there was something very strange about the guy. Like he was playing Aquaman and he just would never miss. And he got like 25 kills in one round, and it wasn't like, oh, he was like sitting in the rafters getting some good throws. It was like he was just pressing the W key towards people, jumping in the air the whole time, and always hitting his shot. Like, I don't know what his accuracy was, but it felt like it was like 100%. So it was also very weird. Yeah, I don't know if the guy's just actually a god that he can run and jump at people and always hit his attack, but it seems like he would just never miss. So I don't know what that was about. It's kind of weird. And then he like got off the character and went on Adam Warlock, and then they lost. No, I don't really know. It's just, this is a very weird, this is a very weird game. This is a very weird game too.
This is real firepower! Someone scratch my
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
And so your story ends.
Triple KO. Almost there.
I'm back!
It kind of like just happens sometimes in games like this though. Like,
The current score is 0.
sometimes you just have some really strange fucking games.
Time to switch things up, including
It kind of becomes a little tilting after a while.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Like this guy is 3 and 4. I mean, I guess that's not egregious, but whatever just happened right there was terrible. I did 12k healing a very short amount of time. And somehow we had 3 people alive and they got off the cart.
See, sure. But sometimes we take stuff other people are guarding.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't look up people's profiles. It'll probably just make me angry.
Hey, cool.
That's actually the truth of it.
Oh yeah. What's not to love?
I'm a big fan of your cute little bushy tail.
Don't make it weird.
These waves will not break. I am Groot.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a nice spot.
Here comes trouble.
I had wondered when Doom would finally bring about the end of all things.
You're welcome.
Powering up.
Oh, someone scratch my back.
Better stop that vehicle.
Fuck.
I appreciate you.
I'll patch you up.
My life energy flows stronger.
That is much better.
This is a nice
That's not
spot.
what I wanted to do.
Please, can you
My
come
good
back?
deed for the day.
Just murder. It's just a murder.
The moon haunts you.
It's just a complete and total murder.
I'll patch you up. Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Ooh, I touched a ceiling.
Little pieces of keyholes everywhere.
Like, you can't even worry about it. It's like, this is just like an unwinnable match. Like, you just can't, you know.
Stop that vehicle.
There's nothing you can do, you know. Doesn't matter how good you are. There was no winning this game.
Final score 0, 2, 1. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Fat Nuts McGee. Holy shit. This game is weird somewhat. It's like you look at the scoreboard and you're like, there's no snowballing in this game. How is it that guys like go 17-1 and then other guys go 4-5 and it's in the same like yellow bracket? And it happens like every game. It's not like League of Legends or Dota where like once you start to win, then you win even more because you have more items than the other person and you shit on them. It's like every time you spawn, it's like on even footing again, except for maybe ultimate ability status, and somehow the scores are just wildly desperate.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh? Down, you want your heroes a little roguish and
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in high school. What are you?
A famous singer.
I don't listen to music. I punish criminals.
Well, we are in the right place for that. Let's go.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
A bad guy is a bad guy. Difference between any of them.
Oh, we're gonna do this meme. Oh my god, I almost just yeeted off the edge, dude. That was so sketchy. This is actually a good spot, I think. Throwing it right here. Oh, not like that. It has to be like behind the thing. Is that a good spot? Yeah, you can't really see it unless you... Well, you can probably see it like from the side pretty easily. Yeah. It's probably not good. I never usually put it there. I just thought maybe... This is the place though for it to go. It's fucked now though. Oh man, this character, dude. Great.
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge. You're welcome. See that?
I'm doing this my way.
Look what Quill did.
It's the grand finale.
One of these weird keyhole things.
Oh. See if this guy can properly kill me with it. Nope.
This is real firepower! See, I'm fucking helpful.
You don't want to come.
And your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Poor Magneto. Oh, he didn't die. Wild. Our whole team's looking at him and he's still alive.
See, you're welcome.
You captured captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'm hunkering down.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Murder him. Murder him.
My good deed for the day. This is a nice spot.
I'm hit pretty bad.
Watch this spot. Watch this spot. I'll patch you up.
Good medicine. To engage.
I like the cold.
Ping the bad guy.
The area's almost yours.
I'm doing this
Us
my
against the
way.
world. It's the grand finale.
I'll patch you
I'm
up.
sure I would have used the alt right there, but you know, it works.
Moon haunts you.
The guy wasted his alt. That's something. Again! Again! Dude, if the guy gets to press that button more than twice, it's egregious.
Just say it. There's nothing I can't fix. Hup.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah. What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
War journal entry. This world is
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Time has claimed a lot of good soldiers. I won't let it take any more.
This is a nice spot.
I'm hunkering down.
You're welcome.
I am strengthened for battle.
Get ready to lock and
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. You need me.
Together to victory!
I'll patch you up.
The mission area is yours. I was worried. We got it.
Warning. Protective shield compromised. Cease hostile actions.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
Alert.
I want eyes on this location.
Activating force field stabilizer.
You're ready for action.
A nice
I am
victory.
That's me.
Another Ankh. Who will rid us of Moon Knight? That's the
Armed and again!
He's trying to get me? Oh, he's on that guy.
Again!
Fucking again.
I'll patch you up.
I was worried.
No, man. No. Fucking just unfortunate timing, man.
I'm a soldier.
The keyholes are more dangerous. There's more
Yeah, try to get me,
You're ready
Magneto.
for action.
That's gonna work.
Us against the world.
Good old sock sniffer.
Good medicine.
I suck.
You're welcome.
That's the boost I needed.
Get ready to lock and overload. Act like this.
Glory's almost yours.
Armed and dangerous!
This is so egregious.
Together to victory.
Again!
I suck.
Always count on me.
Again!
You're ready for action.
Again.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Yeah, I'm just bouncing around. Bouncing around this yellow. Add me if you want a queue. Add me. Add me. I get any achievements? No. What did I not complete? Oh, final hits, of course. Of course. All right. Let's change the category here. Boom. All right. So I spent some time and I updated the wheel. It has all the open things now. So it is getting more and more nonsensical. The text is like not even legible really in those little slits, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we use it for. It's just a randomizer. But at this point, you might as well just use a random die roll and find the number. It's getting to be a bit crowded. Just wait till we have more things. It'll be even more ridiculous. All right. Let's see what it says. Oh God. This is gonna be a banger review. It's time though. Like it's time. That bottle's been open for a while. I wonder if it. I wonder if its fortunes have changed for a 20-year-old whiskey. It's a suitable one. Holy. Yeah, we're it's time for disappointment. Yeah, we're all up to date. Like all our like general bookkeeping right now is up to date. So that means like whatever happens between like now and like next week, I can like work on new stuff. Cause like I went through everything. I might not have bottle notes for some stuff. Actually, yeah, I think I'm not 100% on bookkeeping. I need to do bottle notes for like 2 or 3 bottles. But most of the other bookkeeping is done. So that means that, you know, we're caught up. I mean, surely no product that was in the barrel for 20 years could be bad, right? Surely after 20 years and some time open, you know, surely this is not terrible, right? 2 decades. Okay. Look. Look, okay. When this was distilled, I was still in high school. Okay. There's no way. there's no way it could be bad, right? Oh, God. All right, here we go. Let me go get some water. Well, you know, I did say I was going to cover more Canadian whiskeys. You know, I did say that. We're keeping true to our promise to cover more Canadian whiskeys. This is not the Canadian club that I think best embodies the brand, but you know, we'll see what happens. I didn't buy those invitational series Canadian clubs. I don't know if they're still around. I think they are. Maybe it's time to go buy some invitational series Canadian clubs. But those would probably be a better one. There's one that's like a sherry finish, and there's one that's got a high proof on it. Probably it being like 58% alcohol is the best way that this thing could possibly be salvaged. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I haven't had this in a long time, so hopefully some water or some air did something good for this thing. I just read that this says we've spent 160 years perfecting our Canadian rye recipe. I hope they don't think it's perfect. All right. Today, we'll do a live review of the Canadian Club 20-year-old blended Canadian whiskey. It's a 20-year-old Canadian Club. What do you mean? Why am I drinking Canadian Club? It's aged 20 years, limited edition. It's not budget. It's 20-year Canadian Club. This is not a budget one. We're not talking about Canadian Club 12-year or whatever they put in the bottom shelf thing. All right, yes. This is a Suntory Global Spirits product. Canadian Club is a part of the Suntory Global Spirits portfolio, if you will. If you're catching this on YouTube, we are live on Twitch TV, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, for this live audience review. We have a live audience. Wow. Oh my God, Mom's gonna use the microwave right at the start. No respect. No respect around here. Here it is. Select grains seasoned in white oak barrels. Is this chill filtered? Absolutely. Is this color added? Absolutely. This is 20 years in ex-bourbon. And probably it's Jim Beam bourbon, I would guess. It's the same company. Probably the most depressing thing about this is it says it was bottled by Canadian Club Whiskey Company, Frankfort, Claremont, Kentucky. But yeah, this is a mix of rye malt, barley, and corn. And in Canadian whiskey tradition, those were aged for 20 years in ex-bourbon separately and then blended together to create the final product here. And of course, this is a blended Canadian whiskey. This is not a single grain Canadian whiskey. Therefore, this must have come from different distilleries, these different grain whiskeys that were blended here. There is some malt whiskey in. I don't know what the percentage of the blend is, and typically when you go try to find such information, they're like, well, you know, we just blend it till it tastes right. Till it tastes right. So, see what we can do, see what we can see. We're going to rate this out of 100. 25 for aroma, 25 for palate, 25 for finish, and 10 for texture, and 15 for my personal experience. It's got a synthetic as fuck cork, and look, they went the extra mile and put little divots in it. Oh, it's so realistic. But I mean, I like synthetic corks. I'm down with it. Some high quality divots. They went the extra mile and made sure that the synthetic cork looked remotely real. All right. Alright, so that's the color of it. Nothing about this is natural color. Even for a 20-year-old, 40% alcohol, again, this is a Canadian whiskey. 20 years ex-bourbon. Again, we're talking about ex-bourbon maturation here. This has definitely got some dye going on, but that's completely allowed. We're just not going to assess the color much more than the fact that it's a dyed spirit. So that's what we're working with. And of course, in the general nature of Canadian Club, I'm sure it's going to be quite smooth and approachable. Probably won't have too many sharp edges. What happened to my book? Let's see. Can the book tell us something interesting about Canadian Club? What do you think? Get out of here, this American stuff. Canadian Club. Let's see. Hiram Walker established a reputation for a high-quality product, rectifying that through tall wooden columns packed with charcoal and other materials. What? Rectifying it through tall wooden columns packed with charcoal and other materials? I have no idea what that actually means. Soon he switched to maturing it in white oak barrels, as many other Canadian distilleries were already doing. Oh, so he was doing something different. Other than maturing it in oak barrels. Okay, weird. Rather than using mixed grain mash, Walker experimented with adding new rye spirit to his corn spirit before filling barrels with the mixture. He felt that distilling the spirits separately and then barrel blending them provided the flavor as the spirits married during the maturation. Canadian Club is still barrel blended. Yeah, it's still barrel blended like we were talking about. Although I'm really confused by this first bit that says tall wooden columns packed with charcoal and other materials. Does this mean before he was barrel aging it, he was like aging it in some kind of like giant wooden vat with charcoal and other stuff sitting in it? I'm not sure what this book is trying to tell me, but that's really kind of okay. Interesting. Very strange idea. We'll have to like pursue that more and see what that means. I don't know much of a history of Canadian Club, but if they were like aging it in some kind of wooden vat with charcoal and other materials inside, I'm not sure how they were maintaining a high quality product. That seems like not the way you would make whiskey, but okay. Maybe the wording in the book is just not great. I don't know. All right, let's see what we can get here. It's very kind of sweet grain notes. It's definitely like kind of like that the forward note is of like that kind of typical Canadian grain whiskey kind of sweet caramelly kind of character. But there's a little bit of a rye essence to it too. There is some like kind of like greener, spicier characteristics. But they're not so distinct. They're kind of they feel a little muddled. It's not like I can clearly identify like licorice or dill or pine or anise or any of this kind of thing. It's kind of like you can tell it's got a good strong percentage of rye in the blend. It's got a little bit of that spicy note, but it's not very clear. It's muddled a little bit with this kind of like sweet caramel grain thing going on. And there's not a whole lot else to it. I can kind of tell just by looking at the glass that these are very fast running, thin legs here. It's going to be kind of a little bit on the thin side. Of course, we already know the alcohol content is lower, so it's not like a surprise that the legs are behaving in such a way, I suppose. There is a little bit of a bready something. We'll call it cornbread. There's like a cornbread note in there, but there's not a whole lot of different things coming out of me. The other thing to note here is the general intensity of the aroma is lower. So it's not like very strong, clear and pronounced aromas. They're kind of, we're hunting a little bit. We're kind of going, where is the flavor? Hello? Get the binoculars out. There's some caramel over there. I can see it. That's kind of like what it's going on. There's maybe like a black pepperiness. About it. Maybe that's like, that's probably like something to do with rye. It's probably like just the best way the rye spice is coming out is this kind of like maybe like peppery kind of thing. Man. I think this is like the same as when we talked about this particular whiskey before is I just have a hard time understanding how it was in the barrel for 20 years and it feels this muted. And maybe it's the kind of thing where this says, hey, it's aged in ex-bourbon. Maybe it's refill. Maybe this is a refill. Like there is rye spice about it. It's just, I can't even get in there and say, oh, this smells like cinnamon or something. It's like, it's really muddled with the caramel. And it's not very pronounced. Okay. So try this on the palate. Canadian Club, 20-year blended Canadian whiskey. Cheers. Huh. So length is like medium plus actually. Let's give it medium plus for length. So just right off the rip here. So what I will say is my first initial expression is it's not terribly complicated. But the intensity of flavors is a little bit better than I remember. I don't feel like I'm hunting for flavors on the palate. It's not like very super duper muted and very hard to detect the flavor, but there's not a lot of flavors. It's kind of like you get it in there and you get kind of like, again, that kind of grainy note, that kind of like caramel. This combination of like creamy caramel, grain essence that is very common with Canadian whiskey, almost like just is the de facto stylistic quality of Canadian whiskey. This kind of like grainy caramel creaminess. And then you get a little bit of a growing kind of spice in the back palate. The finish has some amount of spice character to it. Get a little bit more of that rye character in the finish. We'll have to really dig into that a little bit and see if we can get much more out of that. But it's not the worst in terms of flavor intensity. There's not a lot of wild things going on with it. There's only a couple things, at least on the outset. But I remember that this being quite muted all around, and it's not as bad as that. I feel like it does maybe has opened up a little bit with some amount of airtime. That being said, the aroma is definitely lacking. Like for notes on the nose and intensity of aromas, it is a struggle bus. Really, like, not great. To get as far as we've even gotten. That being said, it's very smooth. It's very easy drinking. There's not really any poking qualities about it. It's not challenging in any way. And this is maybe to design somewhat. That being said, I feel like I'm getting a good amount more flavor than I remember about this particular bottle. But nothing like super duper impressive is going on, right? Like the average run of the mill bourbon whiskey will have more flavors than this, more count of number of flavors that you can detect. And we know bourbon is still a pretty narrow street, right? So if we're doing less notes than bourbon, we're not in a great place.
Speedrunning mine.
Like Cheerios kind of grain note. Pretty much the same as before. Yeah, it's all kind of like that smooth, grainy kind of caramel. Not really much spice at the back palate, maybe a little bit. When you swallow, you get more of that kind of like rye character, more of that like cinnamon clove kind of thing. Get a bit of butteriness, some oak on the finish. We'll say it's kind of like oaky and spicy, small, a bit of that kind of caramel character. It's kind of like on the like tail end. Not super impressive. Like I said, I'm still like getting, you know, again, for 80 proof, getting a reasonable amount of flavor intensity. It's not the worst. The palate could use a little more, but it's not bad. It's not like super horrible bad, but it's not impressive in any way. The initial entry is a little bit thin. You kind of get that growing sweet caramel grain character into mild spice note. So at least we can like detect a good amount of those things without going hunting too much, kind of like we're hunting on the aroma. But it is not a great whiskey generally. So I'll take one more sip and then we'll start putting some numbers. They're not going to be great numbers, I'll tell you right off the rip. But it is what it is. The more I acclimate to this nose, the harder it is to get anything out of it. If this didn't have an initial impact on me, I would think that the aroma was basically nothing. There's like a reasonable amount of like length of finish. The finish is probably like the best part of the whiskey. I don't know if like some of the age is really helping to create that length of flavor. But you know, this makes me a little concerned. So there is a line of products from Canadian Club, the Chronicles series or something like that. Basically what it is there is a 40-year-old Canadian Club, and I think it's like the same batch or something like that. And they released like a 40-year-old, and then the next year they released like a 41, and then the next year they released like a 42. I think they're on like 45-year-old right now. And I don't know like how they can keep progressively releasing it older. Usually that's not how things work. So they must have quite a large batch that they're kind of like maybe like chronicling further and further in years aged. But I'm not sure what proof those things are. But I'm kind of like concerned for the like flavor of those things, because like they're twice as old as this, but they're very expensive. So I would be very not sure about purchasing one of those based on the impression I get from the 20-year, because it seems like the age is not having the most impact. This is quite a large age statement for this to feel like so muted. But I guess as things get older and more angel share happens, there's a world where maybe like the amount of water they put in there is really, really low. So maybe it's more robust. But oof, nothing about this is like compelling me to try like a 40-year-old Canadian Club. Hey Cap, how's it going? All right, so if we grade this on the aroma, same shit, different day. Yeah, I feel that. I don't have to do this shit this week. I'm glad. 3 years and 11 months to go until what? What happens after 4 years? There's kind of like a mapley thing coming out of this nose now, though. There's a slight mapley thing. That's the best note of the whole whiskey, this slight and mapley thing that I'm getting. Hopefully we get a new president. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I won't get into the politics about it, but let's just say I would rather that what choice of president you guys pick wouldn't involve dealing with my liquor distribution. That's all. If we can just not worry about that. That's all. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Every other part of the politics we won't discuss, but just let's keep the liquid, flowing, okay? Let's not worry about that. It's getting too personal when I have to go read the news to figure out whether or not I'm going to be able to buy certain alcohol products. Is this a Canadian whiskey? Well, they call it Canadian Club. But it does say the company is headquartered in Kentucky, so that's kind of weird. Something Suntory Global Spirits. Made in Japan, product Japan kind of deal? No, this is actually a Canadian whiskey. It is made in Canada at the Hiram Walker Distillery in Ontario. But it is not wholly owned by a Canadian interest at this point. It is owned by Suntory Global Spirits. In other words, that Japanese company that also owns Jim Beam. Yeah. Someone at the top always has something to say. But this is entirely Canadian in every other sense of the word. But the struggle with made in Japan is more that the stuff was not even made in Japan. It was made in, like, Scotland. So what can we say about this aroma? It's got some notes of low intensity. That's what we can say. This, like, slight mapley thing is kind of encouraging, though. It's the best thing that I've gotten out of this so far. I was going to give it a 10, but just for random maple note, we'll give it 11. 11 out of 25. Alright, let's talk about the palate. So the palate, grainy, caramel, slight spice hit on the back end. Yeah, mostly kind of those grain characteristics. Some sweet, creamy caramel sweetness. You get a little bit of that kind of, like, clove spice deep in the back palate. They're not the worst in terms of flavor intensity. I call it 12. All right, let's talk about the finish. Which is maybe the best part. Kind of get a little initial bit of that cinnamon clove kind of thing. That kind of like creamy caramel grain sweetness is present throughout. A little bit of oakiness. Some kind of bit of buttery character is also present in there too. Length of finish is not the worst. Start with those spices. Some of that creaminess shows. Spices are actually increasing. Get some oak note. Generally creamy overall. And right now the oak and kind of spicy notes are riding it out. I'll call the finish a 14. Not too bad, actually. That's definitely the best part. So let's talk about the texture. It is quite thin. It's not water thin. Damn, is it close to water thin, but it is very thin. Not really any kind of heft to this at all. I really want to say this is water thin. Kind of feels like a 1. I've never ever given a whiskey a 1 on texture before, but no, it's like drinking water. There's no like, there's no oiliness, there's no thickness to it, there's no mouthfeel. It's just got nothing. It sounds like a summer crusher straight from the bottle. That is the Bacardi tenure that we had on Friday. That Bacardi is so crushable. 20 years in a barrel for that.
I told you, Canadian Club is not a good whiskey. I said it's a budget, and you're like, it's not budget, it's 20 years.
It's not budget though.
Like, this is what all the drunks at home drink.
Yeah, but it's not budget though. This is not the budget one.
Well, you know what?
You pay a premium for this one.
They just wanted to be a part of the club and feel like they had something.
The Canadian Club.
My dad was like,
We'll have to get one of the Invitational Series Canadian clubs. They're probably better.
Canada can kill you?
What? Oh, you're gonna talk to me.
Oh, I had
Well,
to show up last night.
frankly, I'm gonna give this a 1. I think it's fair. I think it's warranted for just to get a 1 out of 10 on texture.
It's not a pleasant aftertaste.
The finish is the best part, but
The best part's when it's over.
the best part when it's over, yeah.
I've died like 4 times in 60 minutes.
All right, let's talk about the experience out of 15. What can we say? What good things can we say? The palate is sweet and creamy and caramel. The finish has a good complexity of notes. The aroma is until I got that maple note really bad, but maybe, slightly less than really bad. I'm trying to decide if owning this bottle is utterly pointless. What does this have that can redeem its existence? That's kind of what we have to think about, because sometimes these whiskeys are forgettable, but they have something about them. Does this have anything about it? This just feels like any old blended Canadian whiskey, and the 20-year age statement is baffling. Like, maybe we gotta go get some real shit Canadian whiskeys that are at the bottom of the shelf so I can understand how low, like, how low does the rabbit hole go? How bad does it actually get? I've never, like, gone and gotten Canadian Club, the regular one with no age statement. Not, we're talking, not even the 12-year-old, but, like, the, like, 4-year-old Canadian Club. What does that taste like? Maybe it tastes vile. Maybe the fact that this doesn't taste like much is the benefit. whereas like the regular Canadian Club like tastes like vile, like actually negative notes, you know what I mean? Pure ass. So you know, when maybe you put that in perspective, maybe it's like, well, this is pretty good for a Canadian Club, maybe. I don't know. I came into this looking for flavor, this world. I didn't go buy like stuff at the bottom shelf. I have never had regular Canadian Club with no age statement. There's a 12-year-old Canadian Club, which I have absolutely no confidence is going to taste good because this has 8 more years than that and it tastes pretty rough. Like, not rough. It's very sweet and approachable, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor. When we look at Scotch, we're like, wow, look at all the flavor. And this just doesn't have it. It has some things. But in that sense, it's kind of rough. But maybe it gets like actually rough. Like it gets like bitter and metallic or something like that. Like straight up, this is like not good to drink. There's no small plus signs. It's literally negative signs. So in that way, I don't know if I want to say it's utterly pointless, but if they didn't produce this product, I think that would have been fine for their portfolio of products. I'm having a hard time seeing what this is giving me in any world that isn't just straight better presented somewhere else. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I've never given scores so bad. So you're like sitting there going, well, I've never had a score this bad. Is this really that bad? That we're going to chart a new frontier for how bad a score we can give this. I think it's worth it. I think this bottle is utterly pointless. It is not only forgettable, but it is pointless. So there's that. We'll call it a 1 out of 15. Looks kind of expensive. It wasn't too bad. I'm in Canada though, but for a limited release, it wasn't too bad. But it's just remarkable to me that you can have a 20-year age statement and have something be this rough. Because obviously in Scotland, like 20 years in Scotland, we're talking about a premium price. But of course, this is also grain whiskey. It's not single malt. So that might have something to do with it. Grain whiskeys are much less... I don't want to speak too harsh, too certainly exactly on the topic because I haven't had that many old grain whiskeys, but my experience has just been that age doesn't do as much for grain whiskey. Like in malt whiskeys, 100% malted barley, it seems like after they get to a certain age, they just get to be incredible. And it feels like the age on some of these grain whiskeys just does not nearly behave nearly as well or to a nearly as effective result. This might be an exact poster boy for that fact, that 20 years in a grain whiskey is not necessarily going to give you a complex, deep, interesting product. So, with that being said, you shouldn't buy this. Don't buy it. I know it's limited edition. I don't know how limited edition means, but if you see it, do not buy it. We're going to tell you that. And this is a, just ordered it, perfect. 39. We'll give this a 39 out of 100. This is okay. It's an okay whiskey. In my rating system, you have to be really bad to get worse than an okay score. To get a poor or a terrible, it has to be really bad. But 39 is tied for the second lowest score I've ever given, and I think that's warranted. It's 1 point better than the Sexton though, which you should also not buy, but the Sexton was like half the price of this. So there's that. Dang. That being said, there are some, again, there is some special releases from Canadian Club. There is a 15-year-old sherry cask finish. That is 42% alcohol, so it's better than 40. But there's also just this year, or last year, I suppose, was released the second in the Invitational series, which is a 18-year-old high proof offering. I think it's 58% alcohol. And that's the only thing special about it, is that it's 58% alcohol. So I'm curious if maybe I get my hands on one of these 58% alcohol individual Invitational series bottles. If that kind of high proof can redeem this distillery, can redeem this line of products. Because that's like the harsh thing, right? Is like, you know, when it comes to Canadian Club, it's like, yeah, it's everywhere. It's a very common whiskey for not the enthusiasts. And you would think, well, it's still a whiskey brand. Like, surely they can make some enthusiast level products. Surely there's a higher quality product. You know, they got that in them somewhere. But I haven't had it yet. And I don't know what it's going to take. Now, again, there is a line called the Chronicles line or something like that, which is a 40-plus-year-old Canadian Clubs, which are like, I think they're $300 or $400 a bottle. For that price, I would not be very confident based on this particular whiskey. Because, yeah, sure, maybe it's a higher quality selection of barrels in those really old ones, but when you get to be really old whiskeys, like 40-plus years old, you kind of just have whatever barrels managed to make it that long. You don't really get to be picky about what barrels you put in products like that. So they could have been picky with a product like this and maybe picked some of their best 20-year-old barrels. Now, maybe it's something to do with the fact that it's watered down. Maybe if they provided this particular product at cask strength, give it 50 or overproof even, give it 52 to 55% alcohol and double the price. If that's what you're going to do. If it's a price issue, you know, we don't want to provide this at this particular price point without putting water in it. Whatever. Like, make it double the price and make it 110 proof. Maybe you'll have a product worth tasting. So right now, this one's not worth anything, as far as I'm concerned. It's utterly pointless. And if that's just because they dumped so much water in it to get it to 40% alcohol, then it's not worth the reduction in the price point. But that's my 2 Canadian cents. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow we'll do a blind sample. Same time, same place, same things. Join us on Discord, join us on YouTube. Oh, I want to hook up TikTok and Kick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream to all the platforms.
Robert, I'm just gonna get you because I just get you on YouTube. Like,
What's wrong? You don't want to see my TikTok live stream?
I live with you. I hear the live stream from over there.
Right. You don't have to go to the live stream section of TikTok.
Gonna do thirst traps?
Am I gonna do thirst traps?
That's what I love. That's what I look at.
I don't really know what that means.
You take your shirt off and put a mask on, I think.
Yeah, take my shirt off and reveal my dad bod.
Yeah.
Hold a bottle. I'll hold a bottle of whiskey too.
What? There's someone for that.
Holy fuck.
I married you, so.
Alright, thanks for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Work on some stuff tonight. And until next time. Peace!